Welcome to shul.com. We are learning from Masechet Sanhedrin, page 100, Amud Bet. There's an interesting ma'amar from Ben Sira. The Gemara talks about whether or not this book Ben Sira, who some say was written by the son of Yirmiyah and Navi, is a book that should be read. So the Gemara is talking about whether it should be read or learned, whether it's a bitul Torah to learn from it, and things of that sort. There's one ma'amad that is very interesting that the Gemara goes into and Rashi comments on. Let's take a look. It's in regards to inviting people into your home. Should you invite everybody to your house? Should you let it be a free-for-all? What about friends? What about people you're dealing with, not dealing with? Let's take a look at this Gemara. It's really interesting. Ve'ela mishum dichtiv mena rabim mitoch betecha ve'lo hakol tavi el betecha. So that's a ma'amad from Ben Sira. It says, Mena Rabim, prevent the public, many people, mitoch betecha, from coming inside your house. V'lo hakol, don't bring everybody tavi el betecha. So the Gemara says, V'ha, Rabbi Nami Amara. He goes, that was also said by Rabbi Yudah Nasi. The Tanya, it was taught, Rabbi Omer, in the Braita, Le'olam lo yarbe adam re'im betoch beto. And it's a Braita. A man should never invite many friends into his house. And he brings a pasuk from Mishle 18-24 that says, a man with many friends is destined to be harmed. So this is really interesting. There's a lot going on here. So let's take a look. This Gemara comes up also in Yebamot, page 63, Amud Bet. I want to show you this Rashi here. On Mena Rabim, he says, Otam She'en lecha esek imahem mina'am mitoch betecha. Someone who you have no dealing with. He has no reason to be in your house. He's not your friend. He's not he's not a plumber, not an electrician. He's not anyone that you have any dealings with. Don't bring him into your home. Ve'lo hakol tavi betecha afilu otam she'ata mitasek imahem. And even those that you are dealing with, not necessarily in business, esek is any type of dealings, lo tevi'im tadir de betecha. Don't bring them all the time to your home, ela mibachutz tedabed mahem. Rather, speak with them from the outside. Now, if you look at the Gemara, it brings in the pasuk in Mishle. It's in 18-24. Let's open that up and let's take a look. What's the problem with having many friends come over? So in Mishle, it says, Ish re'im lehitro'eya ve'yesh ohev davek me'ach. So that's the rest of the pasuk. The pasuk says, many friends, companions to a person's company, and then there is a friend that is closer, more davek me'ach. So they say, say tov chaver tov me'ach rachok. That's like a famous Israeli saying that they always say. So this is actually based on the Mishle. But what's the problem with having many friends and being close with them versus your brother? So if you look at the Mefarshim, specifically Rashi, he says, Adam shekoneh lo ra'im, a person who buys for himself or acquires for himself many friends, od yavo yom sheistarech lehem ve'yikerevuhu. There'll come a day where he's probably going to need some help, advice, something, and they'll be there for him. They'll be close to him. V'im tomar ma bekach. What's the problem with that? Sounds like a good idea. Yesh ohev davek me'ach sheikrevu yoter mikrovav ve'echav. That what's going to happen is that you're going to end up becoming closer to your friends than your own family and your brothers. And that was the concern that they had here on it. So I think the advice that the Gemara is giving here is a good one. Sometimes the energy of people that don't need to be in your house, don't bring them. There could be other things of Ayin Hara and other things like that. But it seems that this is not only a Ma'amar of Ben Sira, it comes up twice, Yebamot and Sanhedrin. It's a Braita, and it's the words of the Chachamim that in your home, it's your holy abode. Not everyone should go in, not everyone should be invited, and it should be closed off to you and your family. And even those that you're close with, they don't need to come in all the time. You can speak with them from the outside of your home. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.